Welcome to Season 2 of Is This Okay? The show where we dive into boundaries, relationships, and consent. And today, we're diving into real talk about relationships, consent, and sex. If anything we discuss stirs up feelings, reach out to someone who can help, like a counselor, a trusted adult. We're here to level up our knowledge about these topics. So let's keep the chat focused on learning and not share personal stories to keep everyone safe and respected. Affirmative consent is the golden rule of any respectful relationship. It means everyone is fully on the same page and 100% down with what's happening. And remember, here in Victoria, it's clear as day. You need a yes, a nod, or some sort of agreement before anything intimate goes down. No guessing games. Always check in, never assume, and let's keep it real and respectful. We're almost there. Are you ready for Season 2 of Is This Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Yo! What is going on? Who we got in the chat? We got Red Knight Crusading, we got Peach, we got Phil coming in. How y'all doing? Talking about Space Marine 2. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be great.
What is it, Red Knight Crusader?
The Crusaders of the Red Knights.
Is it game? I'm presuming he's put games
It
in
is a
brackets.
game. It is a game.
Cool.
He's finished it. Now
Awesome,
he's
awesome.
into-
Yeah, but while we get that answer from Red Knight, while you're playing, welcome to the Man Cave Oz here on Twitch. If you don't know who we are part of the Man Cave, a preventive mental health and emotional literacy charity that supports teenage boys all throughout Victoria and Australia to better their mental health and get the tools so that they can improve the relationships in their life and the connections in their community. And here we are for Season 2. Episode 2, you know what that means? 2 plus 2 is 4. That's math. We are here for this episode of Is This Okay? A series where we talk all things respect, relationships, boundaries, and consent. And we're so excited to have a couple of guests. Little ringer coming in last minute to join us here. You may know him, you may recognize his face. We have the one and only...
Hello everyone, my name's Narada. I'm a lead trainer here at the Man Cave. Really love disc golf in my life. If you don't know what that is, go check it out. Make hip hop music. Really excited to be here and talk all things consent and be part of the Is This Okay series.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, Narada, throwback. OG days, we used to do streaming on Zoom at home in the morning.
Yeah.
And if you know me, I'm not a morning person.
He could be.
Could
But
be.
he chooses to go to bed late.
Yes,
And that's
thank
his
you.
choice.
Hey, exposed.
That is okay.
That is okay, amazing. And we also have another incredible person. Do you want to let the people know who you are and a little bit about yourself, Ren?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Ren. I'm one of the facilitators here at the Cave, and this is my first time on the Twitch channel, so I'm stoked to be here. Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much for inviting me to be here. And yeah, can't wait to have these conversations with you today and get to know you a bit through the chat. Let's get it rolling.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so as last time, we got, a few fun and games, a few things for us to explore throughout the whole entire thing. But before we roll into that, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the land that we are on. We are so grateful to be on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. And particularly for me at this time, I think about the land, especially where I live, is that all the trees are beginning to bud and the leaves are coming out and things are coming back to life. And it makes me think about when I feel connected to the land and the trees, I also feel like I'm coming back to life as the sun comes through. And so
True.
I just want to acknowledge all of the people that have been on this land before us, that are with us here today and continue to walk alongside us, because we have an opportunity to take care of it. So if you want to find out what land you're on, you can actually just go to that link that's in the chat right now and find out where you are.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? Well, there's so many different lands, so many
Yeah.
different communities that are
Yeah.
part of this land indigenously as well.
That's awesome, that initiative.
Yeah, just a little something for the folks out there. But hey,
Hello.
I feel like I get really excited.
You're excited. You're killing it, bro.
I get
I'm
really
loving it.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm in awe at the moment. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it is element.
I get really excited, and when I get excited, I talk really fast. So one of my favorite ways for us to slow down here at the Man Cave is through a check-in. And I just want to say, chat, we want to have all of you checking in as well. We've got a screen down here, so we'll be able to see your check-ins. We may not just be able to read them out like we normally do, because we have a lot of different things that we want to get through and chat about, so that you can get the most out of the show here today as well. But with that being said, does someone want to explain what a check-in is, for the folks out there?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. So a check-in is a tool that you might have seen, the folks use on the channel before. It's a tool that we teach in our workshops and something that we do repeatedly with one another throughout our days. And it's an opportunity for us to answer the question, how are you really going? And as we say at the Cave, we're not going to ask you to do anything that we wouldn't be prepared to do ourselves. And so I'd be very happy to lead the check-in. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Cool. So Ren checking in. My cup is so full right now. It's so full right now. I'm feeling so supported and loved and cared for. And so today I've come in here feeling really excited and just, on the mission, and everything is really good. I've had a really hard couple of months and now finally coming out of it. And what you were saying about the trees and the coming back to life, I was like, I actually feel that in my body this week. And it's been really nice to share with everyone that I'm in a really good place today. And so, Ren checked in. That's a check-in.
Nice, Ren.
Yeah. Beautiful check-in.
Thanks.
I'm gonna just slow down for a second. So like invitation in chat, if you want to check in chat. What am I feeling? In this moment, I feel really excited and really actually in awe of your presentation skills and ability to like deliver a project that feels engaging and entertaining. I feel like I've had a really, really busy day today, and there's a big desire to get back home and spend some time with my lovely girlfriend. And in general, I've had like this little thing on my eye, which is like maybe feel a little bit disorientated, and I can feel it's messed with my energy a little bit. It's getting better, but I've felt like, a little bit like on the back foot in terms of my energy. And just with the amount of like responsibility / privilege that I have at the Man Cave, I waver between like feeling like I should be really grateful for what I've got, and also like I'm a bit overwhelmed with everything I need to do. So I'm just kind of like tossing up those two experiences and emotions. And I think the last bit I want to say is I'm just like really pumped to be on stream. And I'm really excited to talk about stuff that can sometimes be really hard to talk about. So I just feel I feel really blessed and really lucky to be here today with the whole community online and with you two here. That's me checked in.
Thanks, Narada.
No problem.
Nice, man. I just had a little momentary flashback of us just like streaming on computers at home, and here we are now in this thing. So like crazy to think about where things go. Thank you so much for checking in, Barrett and Peach as well. Know that we see him. We've got Paps on moderation today to check all those things out and respond to anything that's in there. But maybe I'll check in too.
Andrew, we might just take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Yeah, there's a quick commercial break, so we'll be back.
Hey chat, want a chance to win $500 to spend at Culture Kings, JB Hi-Fi, Nike and more? Just fill out our survey to enter the raffle. Each time you engage with our streams by asking or answering questions, you'll earn extra entries. Complete our follow-up survey at the end of the series to lock in your tickets and boost your chances to win. Plus, we're giving away a $50 gift card every stream. So stay tuned for more chances to score big. Back to the episode.
Computer. Are we back?
We're back.
Fantastic! So, as you know, if you've been here long enough, you know we have audio issues, so hopefully that's resolved. Can we get a little mic check? 1, 2.
Mic check. Is any mics in the house?
Your microphone keeps on cutting out.
Okay.
Should we change it to the one that you're holding?
Yeah, let's do that.
Awesome.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties for now, but while we're doing some of this audio checks here, maybe I'll let you know about some of the other things that will be going on stream before I check in myself as well. It's all good? Fantastic. So I just want to let you know that throughout the stream here, we're going to be talking about respect, relationships, boundaries, and consent, and things that we do in our life and as we build more connections and how we go through them. So if you actually have some questions for us that you want to ask or want answered, and maybe you don't want to ask yourself in the chat itself, you can actually put ! question, and that'll send you to a little form where you can go ahead and fill in and type in your own questions, and we'll try to catch them at the end of the stream. If not this stream, maybe next Wednesday's stream as well. And boy, oh boy, it is wild. We have another giveaway. Yeah, we're talking giveaways in this thing here as well. Every stream, I don't know if you know this, but at the end of the stream here, someone will be winning $50 to stores like JB Hi-Fi, Culture Kings, Nike, like PlayStation Store, Xbox stores, AFL stores, other stuff as well. And that'll be done with the wheel spin at the end of the stream. And if you go ahead and put exclamation mark giveaway into the chat, you'll see that there's a little link there. If you sign up into that, that'll put you into the draw to win the big old prize of $500 of a gift card for you to enjoy yourself or to share with the people in your life, you know? Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you.
We can't win it.
We can't win it. We don't get to participate, but
I think that checks out. It makes sense.
it makes sense. You know, we want to give an opportunity for other folks out here as well.
for
And
sure.
every time you engage with the stream as well, right? If you're sharing stories with us or sharing your insights or answering the questions that we're answering as well, that'll increase the raffles that you get to win that draw at the end of the month. So if you stay connected, stay in the stream, that's how you can get an opportunity to win big.
Love it.
How good.
That's awesome.
How good. Audio's good. Fantastic. Guess I'll check in as well while we're here. Andrew, checking in. How am I feeling? You know what, it's felt like it's been a big couple of days. I've just been feeling a lot of emotion come through and realized I haven't been sitting with it as much as I would have liked to. So I actually took a good chunk of time yesterday and today to do that. So right now I'm feeling quite relaxed. I feel so grateful to be here with you, Narada, because I just freaking love you. And Ren, you know, we share a journey and story together, and to be on the couch here to speak about this feels really incredible to bring it all together. And so, yeah, I think at the core of all of it, I feel a lot of gratitude. You know, gratitude for the people in my life, and that I have people in my life that I can lean on, you know, and connect with as well. So that's me. Nice.
How amazing is it that like something as simple as reminding yourself of things you should be grateful for can like really switch your outlook on how you're viewing things in life.
100%.
And also, yeah, really respect what you said about creating space to feel what you need to feel, man. So good on you.
Thanks, man.
So lovely. Yeah,
Thanks.
for sure.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Peach. It was a conscious
Checking
decision.
out- Peach checking out the stees. Loving the
See?
stees.
Oh, love that. We were just having a conversation before about the fit. So nice pickup, Peach.
Thank you. Thank you. So with that being said, hey, this is the case season 2. Like I said, we're going to be talking about relationships, boundaries, consent, and a bunch of other things as well. And so I just want to say, if anything ever comes up for you during the stream, maybe there's some feelings that come up or some experiences that come to your mind, just know that you're free to always just take a moment to step away from the screen, maybe go speak to a trusted adult or guardian that you have in your life. But we also have a Command E safety and support in the chat there for you to access all of these incredible services that are really designed specifically to support people. I'm talking like web chats, phone calls, connection, and all these things. So just know that they're all available for you to use if you ever need that extra support.
Great.
Absolutely.
Very good. How good?
How good's that?
So much support.
We love it.
And it's so amazing that there are just so many avenues and so many people to talk to, so many practices and different activities and spaces to just actually talk. It's such a gift, and use them. Use them.
I really love how it's like some of that's transitioned online as well. Like it can't always be as easy to talk to people face to face. So having other options like through text or online, I just think is an amazing evolution of the way that we can support people.
Yeah, huge.
And it shows that like support's only a click away. In ways or different times.
That's a catchphrase.
Just one
Write that
click
down.
away.
Support's a click away. There we go. Hashtag click for support.
Nice. We love that.
Narada, Andrew,
God?
So,
how are we?
God? Is that you?
No, it's just Callum.
Oh, sorry, man. You sound the same.
Are you ready for a challenge?
Yes,
Always.
sure. I guess so, yeah.
Is it challenge by choice?
It's always challenge by
Then
choice.
yes, I'm ready for
word
one.
choosing.
I choose the challenge.
If it was a forced challenge, it wouldn't be the challenge I want.
Hey, chat. So, your challenge for today, and chat, you're deciding the winner on this. I want your best pickup line. And when you deliver the pickup line, I want you to look directly at Jed's camera over there.
Yep,
And
okay.
look straight down the barrel and give it. But it's up to you who goes first. And there might be extra points. Chat might favour people
What
that
do we
have
have?
confidence.
Is it like the raffle, the giveaway raffle? Do we have multiple entries, or do we just have one entry? Or
Look, let's try round one for the first bit
Round-
and see
okay.
how terrible they are, and then we'll
All
go from
right,
there.
I got one. I'm gonna go for something here.
Okay, all right.
This just came to me. It's a common one, but I'm gonna.
not to me.
I know.
He's risen up.
Can you look at the camera for me, Andrew, just for a sec?
He's risen up. Did you say? Takes a while to like charge a riz up.
Andrew, give me your best pickup line.
Oh my God. Are you okay? Is you okay? You hurt anywhere? Is that all right? No, because, gosh, it must have hurt when you fell down from heaven.
Wow. Wow.
That's
was delivery.
old school classic cringe.
That was
coming up
delivered.
there.
That was
It's a
delivered.
classic cringe you know and love, people.
And it's what I do best, huh? Awkward and cringe.
I don't know, Carl, when you said that just then, it reminded me of nothing. So I actually made up one just in my head. I don't know how this is going to land, but let me just riz up.
Yeah, riz up.
Hey, if you're saying it, it's a
Riz
thing.
up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't happen to like magic by any chance, do you? Because I'm going to guess your phone number. You ready? 043 no? What was it then?
Okay.
That was clever.
Clever, huh?
Clever.
Yeah,
I like
super
it.
clever.
Wow.
All right, chat, feel free to also rate it out
Wow.
of 1 to 10. Put the name next to
Yeah.
the rating for them.
Let it riz
That was
up.
pretty good.
Hey, riz it up.
Okay. Are we ready? Okay, which one?
Which one?
Here we go. We're gonna have
Which
a round
one?
two.
Pull it out of the pockets. All right. I don't really play many cards, but I think I'm about to pull a king.
Oh wow! Wow! Wow!
Wow. Okay.
Wow!
That's good.
That's actually a good one, isn't it?
That's actually
That is
quite
actually-
good.
yeah,
that's
can't
actually
say,
a
can't
really
say
good
I
one.
wrote that off the top of my dome, but
Yeah.
It's not yours, is what you're
it's not
saying.
mine,
Yeah,
no.
It's
yeah,
inspired.
yeah. It's
yeah,
inspiring.
it's a good one though.
Inspiring.
When I found it, I was like, Phew, okay, we'll
Yep.
try that. Like there's an element of cringe to it, but it's
Yeah.
like a bit original enough that you'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think the funniness factor to it like really lands.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
good.
like
It's
if
a
someone said-
comedic shock.
Yeah.
If someone said that to you, how you respond
Like,
as well?
oh, yeah, I'm a king. So good chat. If you also got some pickup lines as well, please. I would like to see
10
any
out of
other
10
ones
though.
that we've missed in there as well.
I know. I just made that one up.
So far, it's a draw between Ren and Narada.
All right.
Did I not?
Thank you,
I'm not
Corgs.
included.
Thank you, Corgs.
You've
Welcome
not
to the
got a
chat.
There was
Pleasure to
a
have you.
reason they call you Captain Corgs. It's because you can see a good crew when you see one, you know? You know a good crew when you see one.
It's currently
Yeah.
tied.
It's a pirate
Is there
joke.
a captain
Andrew's
joke?
on
Yeah,
two
yeah,
points
yeah.
now.
I said Papton instead of
Okay.
pirate.
Captain.
Hey, Captain! Are we going to go round two to settle this?
Round two?
We're going to round two.
Okay.
Well, it's not, you're out, brother.
I'm not even in. Okay.
Andrew's
Captain
actually in the
Corgs
lead.
thinks so.
Andrew's currently in the lead.
Andrew's in the
Okay,
lead.
That's it feels sympathetic.
Wow, yeah, that feels like.
It feels sympathetic.
All right, let's go round two. Andrew, you ready for your
Round two?
oh,
I'm not
okay.
ready. Oh gosh.
I don't know if I
Mate,
have
just
it.
make one up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Jed, are you ready?
You've got
My
this,
brain.
brother.
Okay.
You've got it.
You got this, Andrew? And 3, 2, 1.
Hi. That's it.
Wow. I think Andrew might win this, actually.
Now remember,
There's a
he's directly
certain
into that
charm.
camera.
There's a certain charm that he has. No, you know what your issue was? You didn't riz up.
I didn't riz. Oh.
You didn't riz up, see?
Riz up.
Alright,
Oh, it's
you ready?
risen up.
Are you ready? Alright, 3,
Risen up.
2, 1, go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how open are you to being hit on right now? That's it?
I want to say
Nice,
Okay.
nice. It's good.
Okay.
Off the dome.
Okay.
All right,
Interesting.
Ren, have you got one?
I do.
All right, looking directly at the camera. This one here. 3, 2. That big
Yep,
block,
got
that
you.
one
Oh,
there,
I'm here.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Got you, Jed.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I really like your face.
Yeah.
You know what? I've used that one before.
So have I.
Yeah, I
That's a
bet you
good
have.
Wow.
I've used it and it's worked.
Yeah, same.
That's nice.
Have you used pickup lines before?
I don't know if I've used pickup lines. I don't feel like I'm ever.
On the prowl. In the way.
No, you know what?
Not rooster.
Yeah, I find like I haven't used a lot of, if any, pickup lines like in person.
Sure.
But
yeah.
when on like app dating and stuff, and you're trying to figure out like the opening line, I've googled opening
I
lines.
have also done that.
I've googled opening lines, but you know what? The line that worked for me in the end, and that I use, is one that felt just like authentic and real for me. It's like, hey man, like, awesome to connect with you. I'd love to know like what's something that you're passionate about in your life.
Yeah.
You know, I actually just want to hear what people feel passionate about, and then like build from that and talk. And that's how I met Bron.
Beautiful. And you're a
Passion.
king. That's why. She didn't use any pickup lines on you?
Her authenticity in her response is what
Shone
picked me
through.
up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got the extra cheese on today, you know what I'm saying?
Look at him. Yeah.
I remember using one when I was online dating as well. And when I met my last partner, I was trying to get his attention. I was trying to figure out how can I actually, because I really liked his profile. And I was like,
You liked his face, you could say.
I did like his face. I
Yeah.
did like his face. And I really wanted to get his attention. And I didn't want to just be another person that was just scrolling through. So I was like, how do I get this guy's attention? And the line that I ended up going for was, I really like what you've got going on. And the whole time that he and I were together, whenever someone would ask, how did you guys meet? He would be like, so it was midnight and she just dropped me this line and I just had to know who this person was that was talking to me. And I was like, yes.
Okay,
So the line
I like what you
worked,
got going on.
and he really liked it. And so
Okay.
got his attention. It worked out well.
Right. Okay, I like that. I like what you got going on. Just a little compliment.
Well, I just
Whatever
had
this
to-
is, I
had
like
to
it.
get his attention somehow. You know?
Okay.
I might just gone bonkers with pickup lines now. It's like,
I bet.
it's like you, me, chatting to each other. What do you think? Because the whole idea is just like, well, you're just trying to get their attention, right?
Right.
Yeah,
You're trying to be like,
absolutely,
yo,
yeah.
you're on my radar.
Yeah.
I would like to know a bit about you.
Yeah.
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 The thing is about pickup lines, though, man. I was talking this the other day. It's like there was an old school book called The Game, where it was about like pickup artistry on how to essentially manipulate people
Yeah.
to be able to get their attention and like play with like dynamics on who's got control in like the connection and having them like try and like chase or follow up. I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure, but like it's around that idea of pickup lines as a way to manipulate to get something.
Yeah.
Which is probably why, like, maybe when I was younger, I didn't think of using pickup lines because it wasn't what I was trying to do at the time.
Yeah, and it's like when you think about pickup lines, the thing that automatically comes to you from like a cultural, the way that we see them, it's like there's cringe because it does come from a place of like the way that it's evolved is kind of sleazy. And so when you don't really get why you're using it or why you're speaking to a person that way or what your intention is, it can come across sleazy and it can come across like, oh, are you just trying to like, pick me up? Like, you know?
Well, you would
just
love
a
that
thing.
with the words thing. Yeah, like are you just objectifying me? I'm just an
Exactly.
object that
Yep.
you can pick up and put down
Yep.
whenever you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like with pickup lines, like thinking about, you know, our personal experiences of us using them, it's like what we've just shared. It's like, oh, we're actually just trying to make a connection. We're trying to make a good first impression and be intriguing to a person that we find attractive or we want to get to know. So it sounds like it's got to do with like intention.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess like I see that as like on the surface is or maybe it's like underneath the surface, there's this desire to connect or to know the person, or you're feeling within your heart or within your gut an attraction towards someone. And then like, yeah, like on top of that is like, I guess for men in a way is like, it's seen that you're potentially more manly if you do pick up a lot of women or you know, if you do pick up a lot of people. So there's like, yeah, maybe something that's feeding into with even the terminology of pickup lines. So,
Absolutely.
Did you ever use pickup lines back in the day? Or, I feel like you just talk to people. You're just...
Yeah, that's like, I don't know, I kind of operate from the basis of just like chat to everyone, you know, and treat people how you want to be treated. And then like, I don't know, of course I felt attracted to people at times, but if I did, I would just be like straight up, be like, hey, I'm feeling like some energy here or something like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that's a pickup line. I'd say that's just being like in authenticity to what I'm experiencing in the moment.
Yeah.
And sensing that there's a vibe, like, you know, someone's looking over at me or I'm looking at them and they're looking back and they have a smile or something. It's like, okay, something's in the space. And I'm sure that like, you know, people in chat can even resonate with that of like when you've been in the space with someone and you can sense that there's like this attraction happening. And in a way it's quite magnetic, yeah?
Yeah.
So like that when you're in that experience, I think it like draws you closer together as well, as opposed to the idea of like, to play on the magnetic term, a pickup line being like the opposite of that, where you try to put two magnets that are the same together and they like move away, do you know what I mean? It creates something in between them.
Well, that's interesting because like Captain Corgs over here has said like any pickup line used, guaranteed the person thinks, how many times have they tried this one today? That's so interesting because it's like, yeah, pickup lines can be received as like an absolute no because it does feel manipulative or like you're gamifying, like you're trying to make a game of making connections and picking up people is just like a fun thing to do rather than you're actually being with a person.
And even Peach is saying, yeah, definitely feel like there's a thin line between pickup lines from creepy to sweet.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. And that like plays back into the whole idea around like, well, hang on, how are we actually using our words? What's our intention? Are we being authentic and we just want to, you know, be connective? Or is it that, yeah, it is creepy because we're not thinking about the people, we're just playing the game, right?
Yeah. I think of like, maybe like pickup line is almost like, what's my opening with this person? How do I begin the conversation, right? Or what's like a conversation like starter? And so that's where I sort of think like pickup lines and like and conversation starters can sometimes merge depending on intent, I guess.
Absolutely.
Intention that's there.
I think it's really interesting as well because like, yeah, the experience of like, imagine you had a go-to pickup line. Like that was how you opened every conversation. It wouldn't feel natural to meet in the moment.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to being like, I see one person be like, hey, loving your outfit, what you got going on, because like I'm meeting them where they're at. Yeah. Where someone, or just going there and saying the same thing, like, hey, how open are you being hit on today? Like that kind of stuff. And I'm just saying that to like, imagine me saying that to like 15 women, or like, you know, actually meeting 15 women and meeting them where they're at and what's going on in the moment. I think it was like, yeah.
I think about
that feels just yucky me to even be thinking about.
But I can understand why someone would feel like they need a line to approach someone.
Totally.
Like I can totally understand where that's coming from. You know, if you feel like you need to have some cool line to approach someone, that might be coming from a part of you that's like, I actually don't know how to give a genuine compliment to a person yet. I don't know how to say, hey, I love this combo that you've got going on without looking weird. So I can totally understand why for some people using a pickup line or thinking they need a line to go to would make sense. And yeah, I guess it just comes back to like everyone's on their different part of their language journey and their comfortability journey on how to like connect and take the shot, you know, take the plunge of like when you want to make a connection or potentially meet someone new or go up to someone you have a crush on. So
yeah, sure. Because in a way, it does take a little, like a bit of courage, right?
Absolutely.
To do something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that in a way should be like praise of like in a way looking for connection and trying to do something about it.
Yeah.
Also, just like playing on the term of like riz, like we were talking about being like rizzed up before. It's like I believe that like that's all well and good to have good charisma, but I'm loving this new word that's coming through, or not new word, but new word that's in the dialect of like aura, and the aura being this like there's actually like a vibe around the person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the aura for me like signifies like character. Over like, oh, I'm charismatic, or I'm like, actually, I've got a really strong character, or like, she's got a really strong character, and that's something that I think is like actually where the magnetism of attraction reigns true, and then you can kind of feel it in the room.
I would even say as well that like good, like strong aura or someone's strong character is also just authentic, because when I hear the word strong, I'm aware that people might feel like in order to have a strong character, you have to show up in a certain way. But it's like, I feel like people have aura, or people have good energy when they trust themselves, when they know who they are and they can be exactly who they are, whether they are strong this way or strong in a more calm way or whatever it might look like. And so I feel like, for people to feel more confident to approach people, it's about, well, hang on a second, who am I? And what do I have to offer? Do I show up in this way with the people that I trust? And is that something that I want to be like more of? And then understanding the different strengths that each of us have individually and playing to those rather than trying to show up with a certain line because that's the kind of person or guy that you want to be. Who are you really? And take the time to get to know that person and then approach and connect from that place. Yeah.
There's something for me also in that as well around like, if someone's trying to pick me up, immediately the dynamic's different.
Yeah.
And then they want something for me. And my immediate response is when someone wants something from me is like, get the hell away from me. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's like, that's just an interesting thing as well to, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's just something that was popped into my head.
But it's true, like it's so fair because it is like, it comes back to the relationship that we have with the phrase pickup line. It's like, if someone wants something from you and you can feel that immediately, it's like, well, hang on a second, I don't owe you that. I don't owe you that. I don't know you. I don't owe anyone anything. So the fact that you've come into my field and said something to me that has this like underlying meaning.
Yeah, you're like, as opposed to being like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It
but
does.
like,
it totally makes sense, and that's what
There's
makes
like a
you
taking
go,
energy, There's like a wanting or something there.
Which is the sleazy part of the pickup. That's so valid because that's where a lot of that like pushback on pickup lines comes from.
I'm loving Captain Corks here. Narada on point. We'll just leave that there.
Yep.
Thanks, Cap.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Compliments are a great start. Yeah, compliments are a great start. Compliments are also just a beautiful thing to add to your life repertoire. Honestly, just giving compliments. When you see something that you like in someone or you appreciate, just shout it out. It's a beautiful
Exactly. It's like giving a compliment is a one step back from giving a full-blown shout out.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's a really good starting point. Instead of pickup lines, why don't we encourage young people to like actually just give genuine compliments to people?
Shout out culture.
100%, because it's gonna be the sense of, hey, I saw you from across the room. Your energy's amazing.
Yeah.
And whatever you're wearing is working here today. And I felt that, and I just wanted to let you know that.
And in a way, like that's like the ultimate pickup line.
The feedback loop is actually really good. Yeah, how funny.
So good.
Hey, Andrew.
God?
No, it's Callum.
Hi, God.
Hi, Cal.
I mean, it's Cal. I mean, we have the same amount of letters in our name. So.
And same amount of letters.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you're a degree away.
CAL.
You're a degree away from being a god himself.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
That's all right.
Thanks. I really liked that pickup line. I
deep.
feel really flattered.
Everything I say is a pickup line now.
So I've got an anonymous question that just came in.
Yes,
Great.
okay, yes.
It's pretty good. The question is, do you have Riz? That's the question. Thanks. Whoever that was.
For me personally, the immediate answer that comes to me is to just flex on that character piece as well. It's like, I might not have charisma or charm, but I have developed my character, which then I think makes me a magnetic person that people feel attracted to. And I feel confident in that. So Riz, probably not. Character, yes.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think, in terms of Riz, I feel similarly about my character and what I have learned about myself and what I've developed over the years. I think my Riz depends on, thank you, Captain Cogs. My style is captivating. Thank you so much. Would I like to grab a drink?
Nice.
Thank you for that. I feel like in terms of Riz, my Riz is actually context dependent. So there are environments where I feel really confident and really myself. And then there are other environments where I shrink into the wall and I am not the version, I am not the leopard print clad person that you're seeing here. And I honor that, I respect that. And I think that comes from a place of just understanding where I can be my full self and where I feel safe in being my full self, and where there are spaces that I actually don't need to show up in that way. I can actually choose to step back, or I also don't feel safe enough in myself to be my full self. So in terms of Riz, I would say sometimes I've got Riz, but other times I'm more of a sizzler than a Rizzler. No Riz, there you go. There it is.
Sizzler than a Rizzler. That is amazing.
God.
That's good. But you can find the puns
I don't
in
know.
things.
That's pretty good.
I'm feeling hot under the collar. That's online. Yeah, still want to
That's
grab
so
a
good.
drink, Captain Cook?
He's just like, no, thank you.
Okay.
Can we get a Sizzler? Did I answer the question?
No.
I didn't answer the question. Also
You
captivated.
just answered it.
I wouldn't define what I have as Riz, and I don't feel like connected to that word. I think I'm a good person. I think I'm kind. I'm generous with the people around me, and I think those are the qualities that I hold most. And I think those are the qualities that people I like to think appreciate most about me. And maybe that can come across as Riz, you know, or maybe I have Riz and I don't know.
You know what? I'm really
Somebody
feeling-
confirm me.
Yes, no, anyone put it in chat?
Yeah. I got you, because hang on a second. If Riz is charisma, right, then isn't charisma all like subjective? So it's all just the individual person, right?
Yeah.
Because like each of us here, we all have our own energy, our own personality, our own identities, and we've all gone on our own journeys for that, right? Now, you absolutely have charisma. In your authenticity, in your humor, in your character, that's charismatic because it's authentic to you. So maybe you don't feel connected to the word Riz because maybe the word Riz is like, I don't know. I feel like the word Riz is a bit playful and a bit silly.
Yeah.
But actual charisma as a personality quality, you absolutely have charisma. I wouldn't doubt that for a second because it's authentically yours.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm feeling from that is is true charisma authenticity?
Yeah.
You know, when a person is themselves rather than trying to be
Riz.
Riz.
Rizmatic.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in this context, Riz, like, to go back to my generation, was actually game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not actually of the true definition of
I got
charisma.
you. Yeah.
Right. That's where
yeah.
the pickup lines come in.
Yeah, all that kind of
things.
stuff, pickup lines, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get the people that you're after or whatever?
So it sounds like Riz is more, if you're looking at it from like the game perspective, then it's like this whole cultural piece that we're talking about, like, Riz, game, pickup lines, it's a culture. It's like a realm of the dating world or like the world of just life in general.
It's so weird because, like, do you have game? And it's like, yes, then you're a player. Isn't that weird? Yeah, just word
players
wise.
play
I
the
know you
game.
like that one. Because players play the game.
Yep.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
it.
Exactly right.
Are you ready to play another game?
We
Oh,
are.
Second it.
Hey, before we get to that game, we're just going to play a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
All righty.
Amazing.